Hello and welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I would like to continue the conversations about how you can avoid the surgery for musculoskeletal problems. So, why is it a problem in the first place? Because while surgeries are so helpful when they are needed, there are many unnecessary surgeries performed today, especially in Canada and United States. So guys, tonight I would like to say a few words about age-related pains, problems. So when we get older and we get the pains, most of us do, we think that, and doctors think that almost always they are related to some structural changes, and it becomes so hard to distinguish because there are musculoskeletal structural issues showing up on imaging studies, on MRIs and CT scans and X-rays. So while there may be many, the good news is that most of them are normal, and most of them are pain-free. So we will refer them to as normal abnormalities. So basically what happens is that because today imaging studies are so precise, we can see even tiny things that are showing up, and that may be scary when you go see a doctor to get the results of your imaging studies. You might get the impression that you are falling apart because there is this and that. So this is when we want to know that most age-related normal abnormalities are pain-free. And how do we know? How do we know? We know because there are people who have moderate to severe degenerative changes and who remain pain-free. For example, arthritis in the knees. There are cases when people get occasional flare-ups, but in between they're basically pain-free, and it's not unusual. It's not exclusion. It's common, while others people have pain. So what do you do if you have this age-related things that showing up on imaging studies and you might be scared? Just know that they shouldn't hurt, and if they do, we have to delve a little bit deeper into a diagnosis, because well, sometimes even doctors do rely on the information they get in the medical schools, and we know that predominant model these days is pain in the musculoskeletal areas is almost always related to structural changes. And now we know thanks to pretty brave and phenomenal doctor surgeons that it's not the case. So the good news is that we really can avoid all those costly, unnecessary, pretty drastic procedures like surgeries. And who would like to go for surgery? Actually, I would like to say that when people get desperate with pain, they'll do anything. And that's the danger, that when people get desperate, they go for surgery, and unfortunately after the surgery they have to deal with the results, either break up of a hope because the pain is still there, which only proves that structural changes were not the main cause of the pain, or we do get the placebo effect, which is temporary relief, and then pain returns. So it's not rare that people go for repeat surgeries until the doctor say, well, no more, I cannot operate on you, and then frustration increases because, when the person gets the diagnosis of a failed back, they understand that they still have to figure out what the cause of the pain. So I would like to say that definitely structural change is not the cause of the pain in most cases of chronic musculoskeletal issues. What's the cause of the pain? It's unpopular topic, yet we know now that emotional changes, life situations, upheavals, perceived danger, maybe you are apprehensive, maybe you're anticipating some unpleasant situation in your life, and that can cause pain and sometimes severe. And with musculoskeletal pains, they can really mimic injury. That's why people believe that they get the injury, they have to heal, and it's dangerous to move. While it's true that they have to heal, the healing may involve quite different treatment than you expect. Might involve learning how to calm down your nervous system, and the upside of that it helps not only with musculoskeletal problems but with quality of life and all other complaints. Stress related symptoms might involve every system in the body, and people who are stressed out, they get usually multiple symptoms. So if you have multiple symptoms, again, could be a good sign, meaning that it's not something serious or structural problem. It could be your body reacting to something that happened or something that you anticipate. All right, so I would like to underline right now for you what we've been talking about: age-related changes in the musculoskeletal system, joints, muscles, tendons, ligaments. Usually they are pain-free. If you feel pain, chronic pain, doesn't matter how strong, look into emotional causes. Look into what happens in your life and begin to work with that. Hopefully these conversations help, and hopefully you get something for yourself that you can implement today. Guys, have a good evening. No pasaran. Be healthy and young.